Well, hello YouTube, this is Matt's Life. Hope you're all doing well and keeping safe. It's a Saturday morning, it's 5 degrees, so not too warm, not too cold. Today I want to talk about how I personally got into motorcycles. So back when I was 17, I was intrigued. Hadn't seen many about because I was brought up around the military life, moving around Germany and whatnot. And a mate of mine, he had a Yamaha FAU. It was yellow and blue, and at the time I thought it was a beautiful thing. And when he used to come to work, he used to always stop and look at it. And one day I come into work and I saw him fly past me, and I got there and he hands me a spare helmet. And I said, what? He says, come on, I'm taking you out, jump on back. So with me, big smile on my face, I jumped on back and away we go. Coming down main road, 100 odd mile an hour. And I think he was trying to scare me. But he soon realised once I got off that bike, I had the biggest smile you wouldn't believe. And I was hooked. I can tell you, it changed my life. That day it changed my life forever. And I gets off, biggest smile, and I said, I want one. I need one. So what happened was I booked my CBT, not even knowing what a clutch was, a throttle, nothing. I'd lived a shallow life, but all I knew is I wanted this bike, a bike. So I went to do my CBT, and believe it or not, the guy told me to come back a couple of weeks later because I was dog shit. I just couldn't get the hang of it. So I went out and I got a TZR 125. This is 20 odd years ago, bear in mind. I went out and I got this TZR 125 and I practiced, and my mate of mine stripped it, pretty much fucked all the electrics. So that was the end of that bike, and good job, it only cost me a few £100. And I went out and I bought a 2-stroke Aprilia RS 125. A friend of mine took me on back road and I practiced, and once I felt comfortable I went and did my CBT, and I passed straight away. And they used to take me out all the time. Used to head off up to Squire's Cafe, used to go to the farmyard, and I loved the lifestyle. And then him and my mate, who was on the back of, decided to take me on the back of his R1. He got a brand new R1 at the time, and decided to take me on back to Ireland to the Northwest 200 bike racing, and there was about 6 or 7 of us. And I remember going there and getting off the ferry, and there seemed to be thousands, and people with the big news crews and taking, you know, videos for TV and whatnot. And I just closed my eyes and listened to all the bikes, and God, you just think about it, you know. But it made me feel like I was a part of something for the first time in my life. And then unfortunately for me, drink got the hold of me. As young as 18, 19 years old, I traded the RS in, the Aprilia RS, traded that in for a RGV 250 Lucky Strike colours, and I didn't have a license. And I decided it was a stupid idea, and sold it, believe it or not, for £500 and a crate of beer. Yeah, you heard me right, £500 and a crate of fucking beer. And I started drinking continuously to the point where sometimes I'd go into a shop, I'd shake so bad, the person at the till take my wallet and take the money out for me. And my mum had moved up to Hull, and she asked me to go and stay with her and dry out. So I packed my bikes, I left my mates, moved to Hull. Once I got a bit better, I decided that I wanted to do my bike license at the age of 21, and back then you could do your direct access. So I tried the first time, so I did my training, and then I failed because I did my 3-day training and my test got just postponed for a month. So after a month, when I went to do my test, I didn't have no further training. They didn't even fit me in for an hour before my test. They just took me straight to the test centre, and I was rusty and I was nervous. Bear in mind, I've suffered with mental health most of my life, with anxiety and stuff like that, and I have learning difficulties. And emotions got the best of me and I failed. Second time, the equipment failed on me, and then that's it. I got upset about the whole thing and I didn't believe it was for me. So drink once again got hold of me, drinking morning and day. Parents moved to Germany, and within a year of me back on the drink, getting bad, I decided to move to Germany. And for 13 years I didn't touch a bike. I used to go to bike shops and have a look around and close my eyes and dream of the day that I'd get on the bike one day, but I didn't. I just kept on drinking until one day I met my wife in the Philippines. She's older than me, she's 2 years older than me. I always say to her I married a granny. We just laugh about it. It's only 2 years difference. But what she did was she opened my eyes that there was more to life than drinking. So I got engaged to her, and then I got married and I got off the drink. I cleared my head. I moved back to the UK, and I met a lad who was the same as me, same mental health and whatnot, and we decided to do our CBTs, and we rode together no matter what the weather, and I loved it. My little 125's got me up and down the country. I had a friend who was like-minded. Well, I had a few friends actually. And then when I went to redo my CBT, because every 2 years in the UK you have to renew it, the guy turned around and says to us, "Look lads, I'm not being funny, but why don't you just do your direct access?" He said, your riding's brilliant and you'll pass it straight away, you have no worries. So I went home, paced up and down, and my family were like, "What's up with you?" And I said, "I need to do it. If I don't do it now, I'm never going to do it. It's now or never." So I picked up the phone, nervous as hell, and I said, "Yeah, I've just done my CBT and it's time for me to do my training." And then he said, "Good choice lad, good choice." And they got me booked in, did my theory. I practiced and practiced, and I finally got through it, first time, believe it or not. Did my mod 1, Passed it first time. Time for mod 2. This is it, all or nothing. And guess what? I passed it. I came home, took my L plates off, and my family nervous to ask me because they knew if I failed, the effect it was going to have on me. And I snapped it in half and I went, I've done it. 13 years I've been scared and I've done it. And that was my wife, believe it or not, who used to always tell me I was better than what I thought I was and I could achieve anything. And my family as well, they used to say the same thing. And I got past it, and then my mates who I'm meeting today, he said, do you know what, sod it, I'm doing it. I knew he'd cancelled his test a couple of times due to mental health, and then one day he just phoned me up, I've got it next week. And I went, get in there mate, get in there. He passed it, and you know what, we never looked back since. Motorcycles can change your life. For me, it got me off the booze, it gave me confidence, and it enables me to get out and do what I want to do. And that, my friends, is how I got into motorcycles. Cheers for watching all, and until next time, thanks for watching, ride safe, be good. This is Matt's Life, and please subscribe. Thank you all.